Hi, you. I was Googling urine therapy clinics in the U.S. just to see if there was anywhere I could go and talk to other people who have done it for years, one-on-one. Right now, there's only one person in my life that I talk to like that, face-to-face. But maybe you're doing it. Anyway, I did not find any clinics, urine therapy clinics in the U.S., but I did find this really great article, and I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to put the link below, so you can either click me off now and read it yourself, or follow along if you want to. But I'm going to read it, and I think it's pretty long. It's by, it's called The Leaf Lady. And let's see, leaflady.org is the site. And it says, blending science with the natural healing arts. A cup of urine a day keeps ailments at bay. This was written Thursday, September 2nd of 2004 at 11:11 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, Bangkok, AFP. I'm not real sure what that means, but drinking urine can eliminate sinus trouble, turn gray hair black, and even cure cancer, a Thai academic said, citing a study of local Buddhists who engage in the unorthodox practice. Ratri Chipudowit of the Thai Traditional and Alternative Medicine Development Department said hundreds of urine drinkers attested that consuming a daily cup worked wonders for their overall health and helped slow the aging process. She said that in June, she queried 250 members of Santi Asok, sorry if I'm mispronouncing, a strict indigenous Buddhist movement believed to have thousands of followers, and 204 respondents said that they had learned from ancient Buddhist manuscripts that drinking one's urine improved health. Of the respondents, 87% confirmed that it had head-to-toe benefits for them, including, for example, reduction of dandruff, gray hair, sinus problems, and cancer, Ratri told AFP. The medical elixir was not easy on everyone's system, as about 1 in 10 urine drinkers suffered diarrhea afterwards. We call it loose motions, or I do anyway, but the practice should not be viewed with disgust, she said. Other groups of people who drank urine were Buddhist monks who practiced in accordance to scriptures which are more than 2,500 years old, she said. Healing with urine therapy. The ancient Ayurvedic practice of urine therapy is undergoing a resurgence as its myriad health benefits are being explored by scientists, health practitioners, and the general public. Awakening the healer within. We're in a very magical era. All around us, on all levels, we're witnessing the connection between the East and the West, the ancient and the modern, spiritual heritage and science. We are so truly fortunate to be living in such an exciting time and to be able to watch in awe the way life unfolds before our very eyes. Modern scientific research is discovering today that ancient spiritual ideas come very close to today's most recent discoveries in the field of quantum physics and vibrational healing methods. One such powerful practice for healing that has continued to flourish today is Shivambu Shastra, again, pronunciation, respected for thousands of years as the mother of Ayurvedic medicine, and commonly known as self-urine therapy. Shivambu means literally water of Shiva, referring to the auspiciousness of the practice. Its method of drinking urine for rejuvenation is outlined in the Shivambu Kalpa Vidi, part of a 5,000-year-old document called the Dhamma Tantra, linking this practice back to the Vedas. Excuse my mispronunciation, guys. Serious, I'm sorry. The sacred Hindu texts. Self-urine therapy has been seen as one of the divine manifestations of cosmic intelligence and has been used as such by Indian yogis to unleash Kundalini up into their third eye. There's something esoteric about urine. It's considered to be supernatural, living food because it is a byproduct of the blood, and contains life force or prana. Using urine as a therapeutic tool mirrors to us the healer within, who works on a mechanistic level as well as an energetic level. This implies that urine, as a holographic substance, has the ability to affect all levels of being, from the physical through the electromagnetic fields of emotions and the mind up into the subtler vibrations of the soul. Urine is considered to be an invaluable source of nourishment and healing that perhaps has been too controversial or not financially rewarding enough for it to be talked about and encouraged as a potent medicine. I just lost my place. Okay, one's own urine, a living food, contains elements that are specific to one's own body alone. The body is constantly producing a huge variety of antibodies, hormones, enzymes, and other natural chemicals to regulate and control its functions and combat imbalances that one may not be aware of. Clinical studies have proved that thousands of critical body chemicals and nutrients that end up in urine reflect the individual body's functions. When reutilized, these chemicals and nutrients act as natural vaccines, they act as natural vaccines, antibacterial, antiviral, and anti-carcinogenic agents, as well as hormone balancers and allergy relievers. The information that urine contains, therefore, can not be duplicated or derived from any other source. Just as nature produces no two people who are exactly the same, there are no two urine samples in the world that contain exactly the same components. God, this is excellent. Now the next section is a sterile byproduct of blood filtration. Urine is not let me try that again. Urine is not a dirty and toxic substance rejected by the body. Urine is a byproduct of blood filtration, not waste filtration. Medically, it is referred to as plasma unfiltrate. It is a purified derivative of the blood itself made by the kidneys, whose principal function is not excretion but regulation of all of the elements and their concentrations in the blood. Urine can be compared to leftovers from a meal And this metaphor may help us understand why our bodies excrete elements that are valuable to our health and well-being. Nutrient-filled blood passes through the liver where toxins are removed to be excreted as solid waste. Eventually, this purified, clean blood undergoes a filtering process in the kidneys, where excess water, salts, vitamins, minerals, enzymes, antibodies, uric acid, and other elements not usable at that time by the body are collected in the form of a purified, sterile, watery solution that is urine. The function of the kidneys is to keep the various elements in the blood balanced. The important elements in the blood are not filtered out because they are toxic and harmful to the body, but simply because the body does not need a particular concentration of an element at that specific point in time. It is this very regulating process of the kidneys that allows us to eat and drink more than our bodies need at any one time. And then it tells about the biochemical components. Urine is estimated to have thousands of biochemical compounds, but only 200 or so have been studied. It contains an incredible array of critically important nutrients, enzymes, hormones, natural antibodies, and immune defense agents. Some of these components are well worth further consideration, such as allantoin, also found in comfrey, known as bone knit, and in aloe vera, which guards against sunburn. The amino acid creatinine, popular with bodybuilders. It also has DHEA hormone, proven by research to have an anti-aging, anti-cancer, and anti-obesity properties. Melatonin, known for its calming effect when strengthening the physical body and immunity. And sex hormones such as testosterone, androgen, estrogen, and estrogen. In view of such an array of ingredients, it's easier to understand urine's antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, antinoplastic, I don't know that one, anticonvulsive, and antispasmodic effects. Dr. A.H. Free published in his book Urinalysis in Clinical Laboratory Practice a list of constituents, which in 1975 was by no means exhaustive. And I think there's about 20 of them here. I can read them off for you. Alanine, arginine, ascorbic acid. You know what? I'm not going to pronounce these right. There's calcium, creatinine, cysteine, dopamine, ephedrine, glucose, folic acid, sorry, I got those backwards, glutamic acid, glycine, inositol, iodine, iron, lysine, magnesium, manganese, nitrogen, ornithine, pantothenic acid, phenylalanine, phosphorus, potassium, proteins, riboflavin, tryptophan, tyrosine, urea, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, and zinc. And that's just a few of them. I mean, like that paragraph before said, there are thousands of compounds found in urine. Only 200 or so have been studied. So, the actions, benefits, and applications. Anything that was in the blood that cannot be Anything that was in the blood cannot be harmful to the person it came from. Besides, when taken internally, the urine does not go straight into the bloodstream, but travels through the digestive system, where its constituents are sorted out. The useful ones are used up again, while others are rejected as solid waste. When the level of toxins in the blood increases, this stimulates the intestines of the lymphatic system into flushing themselves out to eliminate any stagnated excrements accumulated by the colon. The amount of toxins found in the urine of each person is related to the amount of stagnated excrement in the colon. So, the toxins in such minute amounts in urine stimulate a cleansing reaction in each individual and vaccinate and protect the body from illness. Studies on urea considered the poisonous Studies on urea, considered the poisonous organic solid in urine, have shown it is converted into essential amino acid once it is recycled by ingestion, helping our bodies use protein more efficiently. Urea has also been proven to be an extremely effective antibacterial and antiviral agent, one of the best natural diuretics and one of the most effective skin moisturizers ever discovered. Urea actually increases the water binding capacity of the skin by opening skin layers for hydrogen bonding and thus attracting moisture to dry skin cells. As a natural diuretic, it's unparalleled and is also widely prescribed in cases of edema or swelling, glaucoma, epilepsy, and meningitis, and to reduce excess cerebral and spinal pressure. Urea is an FDA-approved medicinal agent, and its remarkable and comprehensive antinoplastic properties are well utilized in anti-cancer drugs and treatments. Yeah. Even uric acid, normally thought of as a waste product that can cause gout. Let me start that paragraph again. Even uric acid, normally thought of as a waste product that can cause gout, has tremendous medicinal implications, such as acting as a defense against cancer and aging by actively destroying free radicals. Urokinase, an enzyme also found in urine, is used in drug form to dissolve blood clots and is widely used for unblocking coronary arteries in victims of heart attacks. One of the world's largest fertility-producing companies makes use of the ovulation-enhancing hormone urine to make propanol, reported to have U.S. $855 million in sales in 1992, a figure that has continued to increase since then. More examples of commercial medical applications of urine and urea in use today: murine eye drops, murine earwax removal system, Urafil, a diuretic made from urea, Urofiltropin, urine extract fertility drug, Uriacin, a urea cream for skin problems, Aminoserve, a urea cream for cervical treatments, Premarin, a urine extract estrogen for skin ulcers, burns, infected wounds, and other purposes. Yeah. This is still going. I guess I can keep reading. A subtle science. Most urine therapists have never sought a scientific explanation for why or how it works. Their own experiences have proven to be more than sufficient. However, as modern medicine's interest in the powerful healing aspects of Shivambu Shastra grows, more research is being undertaken and a lot is being revealed to substantiate scientifically the therapy's very rich history in healing. Ayurveda considers disease to be the cause of a shift in the internal metabolic balance, manifested as the 5 elements of ether, air, fire, water, and earth in that individual. To create health involves reestablishing that unique metabolism to attain elemental equilibrium. In scientific terms, one can consider self-urine therapy as an extension of the methods of Jenner and Pasteur, as auto-inoculation or self-vaccination. Certain body substances which have been removed from the body, some of which may have been produced as a result of an imbalance, are reintroduced into the body in small amounts and reabsorbed into the blood through either the intestines or the skin. This gives the immune system all the information it needs and the chance to react appropriately to achieve homeostasis. Cohen van der Kroon, in his book The Golden Fountain, proposes what he calls the transmutation theory for the underlying mechanics of Shivambu Shastra. His proposal is coherent. His proposal is coherent in terms of the visible shift in recent times from reductionism to holism in scientific research. The theory implies that the body is capable, through energy exchange, to short-circuit the system by ingesting its own secreted body fluids to stimulate the transmutational forces within and challenge the body to transform unusable substances into usable ones. Van der Kroon proposes that self-urine therapy could possibly restructure disturbed DNA, especially if one is fasting on urine. It goes on and on. You guys might just have to read this because this video is getting a little too long. Here's some health pointers for self-therapy. To begin with, Dr. Beatrice Barnett, author of Urine Therapy It May Save Your Life, suggests making a prayer, thanking our bodies for providing us with the divine elixir, and drinking the urine slowly, willingly, and with cheerfulness. This is all very well, considering that most people who start drinking urine find the first taste much too sour, bitter, pungent, and the odor way too strong. Even if the urine is diluted, they may experience nausea, headaches, and other strong reactions before they get to it and start seeing results. Martha Christie, author of Your Own Perfect Medicine, suggests not taking copious amounts of water to flush out the kidneys, as this dilutes the healing properties of the urine. So I don't really drink too much water. I drink mostly golden water and the water. Anyway, it's good to remember that urine is a mere sample of what is flowing through the body's veins, and any repulsion should be a motivation to improve the internal conditions. rather than an excuse for not using this miraculous therapy for creating health. I love how she puts some of this stuff. Is very, I like it. Urine's actually less toxic and more alive than much of the food and drink that we take into our bodies, and somehow manage to digest the junk food and devitalize liquids and still produce a valuable medicinal drink. It's true. However, how much more valuable for medicinal and cleansing purposes if the urine is a product of the body fed healthy and natural and raw foods? Drinking urine makes us think seriously about what we eat. Since it's a byproduct of the blood, it makes sense that the cleaner the blood is, the healthier the urine is. Or the healthier the urine will be. But even urine from relatively unhealthy blood contains valuable immunological factors that can improve health if recycled. Urine drinking's cleansing effect on the body can be observed by the change in taste and color of the urine. As it is more and more recycled, it becomes more pure and cleaner. If one has difficulty urinating and has been said that a weak flow is a sign of a weak life force, then this practice actually strengthens the flow of urine, consequently increasing the vital life force. Okay, then it tells us about catching it in the midstream, using drops of fresh urine placed directly under your tongue. You can use it as eye drops. Talks about Dr. John Armstrong, author of The Water of Life, who made a lot of connections that were very beneficial for all of us. And then I'll read this last part, A Golden Future. Although much attention has been focused on many elements in urine and their potential for medicinal use, comprehensive research has not yet been conducted on urine as a total entity that is therapeutically applied. Still, to be proven are the theories regarding how and why urine therapy works. So let us welcome and support the scientific community that is interested in undertaking studies using urine as a total entity. More than 600 scientists, many of whom believe that human urine can treat everything from baldness to cancer and AIDS, gathered in Goa, India for the first World Conference on Auto Urine Therapy in February 1996. The second World Conference on Auto Urine Therapy was held in Germany in 1998. These are certainly signs that Shivambu Shastra is flourishing all over the world, and that people are ready to take responsibility for their own health and well-being, and are ready to overcome their prejudices and open their minds to embrace such an ancient, spiritual, and magical practice. It's certainly crucial in these times when we ache for deeper healing that Shivambu Shastra be acknowledged and adopted as a valid and profoundly effective method for creating health in the body, mind, and spirit. Well, thanks for listening, guys. I hope you take time to read that article. I'll post the link below. I hope you're having a great day. I love you guys.